tell you about making pivots in your spiritual business, or if you're a content creator, influencer, it can be really anything that you're putting out into the world. So yesterday I decided that I wanted to host a magic money class where I'm teaching people embodiment exercises that are kind of outside of simply meditating and journaling, which those are great. We love those. But I really enjoy teaching people's inner children how to make things very whimsical and like an adventure and a quest. And so it really expands your viewpoint on your finances in a way that really lights you up and brings you a lot of joy, because having large sums of money is much easier to magnetize to you when you are coming from a place of joy. So those are the things I'm teaching. And at first it was going to be a free class. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to charge $11 for it, just as like a small investments for some, big investments for others. And then as I was thinking, I sent out an email, and then I was thinking about it. I was like, hey, why is the reason that we wanted to do that for free in the first place? Like, what made us make that pivot? Which is absolutely fine to charge for your services. I'm not saying don't do that. There's a lot of light workers out there that actually need to do that. But when I was looking at it, I said, I want as many people to have access to this as possible. And is putting in an investment towards something beneficial oftentimes to expand your wealth container? Absolutely, because it's an investment in self, and you're more inclined to watch the video and to also implement the embodiment exercises. But that's also coming from a place of lack in and of itself in the first place, where I was saying, you know what? This class is not teaching people how to get out of financial holes. I did not want to do that at all. My perceptual awareness over everyone is you are already rich and abundant, and we are increasing that. Okay, because that's the energy that I want to bring in and speak over everybody. Because there's multitudes of different levels of consciousness that we can be coming at in things. But when you are the center point of your universe, how you are viewing yourself and viewing others determines the experience that everybody has. And so I could either come in with, oh, you know, I want to charge for this to ensure that everybody's going to actually implement the things, or put in a small investment. Or I could say, I'm infinitely rich. Everyone is infinitely rich. I want to create this vortex to really enhance all that. I want as many people in it as possible to do this and have just a big community. And I said, that feels a lot more in congruence with my soul and why I was originally doing it at no cost in the first place. And so I said, you know what? We're going to go back to that because there are plenty of things that I have going on inside of my business that people can invest in and pay for. But this one specifically, I wanted to like personally detach from everything having to come from my business. Now, am I hosting this inside of my business? Sure. But it's opening up a broader scope of financial capability for everyone involved, including me and participants. And so I really needed to sit with myself this morning and figure out what the undercurrents are of that before I made that decision, and make sure that everybody is on the same page. I mean, me and my inner children and higher self, and the reason as to why we're doing things. Because if we're really excited about it, everybody else is going to be really excited about it as well. And honestly, it doesn't matter if it's free or if it's $11, but what is the mission up underneath there, and why are we doing it for self, and then why are we doing it for others? And so I wanted to come on and share that as like the processes that I go through when I'm putting things out into the world, in case it supports you on your journey as well. If you would like to sign up, it is called the Magic Money Class. You can find it in my bio or in the comments. It's going to be on Tuesday, September the 2nd, but then there'll be a replay as well if you're not able to attend live. I love you so much, and I'm wishing you an absolutely magical day.